y'all. So let me tell y'all something. First of all, let's break down this episode from tonight. Like, welcome if you're new. If you're not, welcome back. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and let's get into this latest episode of Love Island. The way y'all had me hollering and screaming on Twitter, I just can't. Y'all said that man Jesse is lying through his Tyler Perry lace front. It literally almost took me out, but I digress, okay, y'all? So, if you saw the show tonight, then we already knew that Maddie picked Andy, which, I don't know, because I like Maddie, okay? Andy, I don't know. I can't put my finger on it, what the vibes are, but, they have like a Midwest kind of thing going on, and it works. So, we'll see where that goes. It's not giving a whole lot right now, but maybe it'll give a little bit later. I just, I don't know. We'll see. Valerie picked Jesse. Now, on some level we saw this coming because she seemed interested. I definitely thought it was going to be between Jesse and Isaiah, but she decided to go with Jesse because he was genuine and authentic, okay? So Deb is devastated. And, I mean, of course, you're scared for her because, at least for me, I really like Deb. It's something, like, about personality and genuineness and just her reaction. She is very much what, because sometimes people get on TV and they don't always give real reactions. Like, she very much gives real reactions to stuff as it happens. So, I mean, like, I definitely feel for her. But I think she's going to be good. I really think she's going to be good. She's got a good personality. So, of course, with Andy getting picked by Maddie, then that leaves Courtney and Deb, who was with Jesse, kind of up for grabs. And hopefully by the end of the week, they will be recoupled. One of them, what's the child's name? Courtney is trying to kind of inch her way into Felipe. I don't know, but we're going to get into that in a second. So let me get to this Jesse thing, because I had to take notes, because y'all had me just dying. Because literally, Jesse is definitely, granted, I guess that's how you play the game. He is playing the field, y'all. He is playing it, but I can't even say well, because you sitting up there talking to so he's talking to Zeta, because Zeta's trying to, kind of feel out for her friend, because she obviously has developed a relationship with Deb, and he's like, I really was vibing. I really haven't vibed with Valerie, which could all be true on some level. But, like, I really feel something with Deb, blah, blah, blah. And 2 seconds later, that man is turning around, lying through his teeth, talking about how he, I don't see nobody but you. And it's not even just the game for me. It's the old school game. You ain't even came up with no new lines. You using my granddaddy's lines. Y'all, Jesse, I can't. And them Silk the Shocker glasses, y'all, I just cannot. He takes me back to a place. I'm sorry, Pizza Trigger. He remind me of somebody that was not good in my past. Y'all. He's all the way for the streets. Okay, all the way for the streets. So I don't trust a word that come out of Jesse's mouth. And it's just, and again, maybe I'm biased because he reminds me of somebody. But what I see, and then the person he reminds me of, if it all adds up, then it ain't going to be no good. Could be a good friend, good person, not a good boyfriend. So we shall see where that goes, child. Like, Lord, I don't know. I don't trust it. Because then he came right back and he was lying to Isaiah. I was just like, and then Isaiah and Valerie, when they were talking about it, just as Valerie was trying to just make sure everything was good with her, Isaiah, and it was like, they were just, not a bad bone in Jesse's body. Y'all better hide your kids, hide your mama, y'all know what to do. So we went from that, and Isaiah and Felipe. So now that we've just introduced Isaiah and Felipe, you could feel that they both definitely thought that they were going to get picked. Like, they just knew wholeheartedly with confidence that they were going to get picked. Now, what I respect about Serenity and Felipe is that they recognize that, game recognized game, and it's not working. Look, we just friends. Okay, boo. Fine. Okay, so we recognize that, and I'm like, Courtney, girl, if you want him, you can have him. And, but Isaiah, you really were problematic, dare I say toxic with Sydney a little bit. Which you did acknowledge. But you gotta rewalk some of that stuff back. Cause see, I really thought, and these are just my thoughts, I think that he thought he was gonna get picked. So it was just like, I can say whatever I want to, blah, blah, blah. And it didn't work out that way. So now because you don't know, that's the thing, you don't know if any more people are coming in. You don't know if it's going to be new guys, new girls. You don't know how it's going to pan out. So he kind of got to try to walk it back because you need somebody. You're going to need a couple, right? So he's walking back them statements, y'all. So we're going to see. I don't know. He is cute. He's cute. I give him that. But it's just, it's something toxic about him too, y'all. Like, I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Now, Timmy. Y'all, I keep saying, I keep saying it. I'm probably going to say it every video. I hope so. I hope, nothing happens where he doesn't go away. But Timmy, first of all, Timmy alone, he is adorable. Because I wasn't expecting to like Timmy, let alone Timmy and Zeta together. Not that I don't like, because I like Zeta on her own. Like, I think she's beautiful. But I didn't think I was going to like them together, but I really, really do. Their vibe is just beautiful. It seems natural. And I love a man. First of all, I love a person that's thoughtful, but to be in a relationship, because I can be outgoing. I can say a lot. I speak. I am very impulsive. So, he reminds me of my husband in a lot of ways because we balance each other. I think that balance is so important, but thoughtfulness, like he doesn't just speak. Like, he jokes around in that, but I think he at least again from what I see, because as we've seen in years past, stuff can change. People are not always what they seem, but he seems to sit back and really think about his words and think about what he wants to say, how it will make people feel. And I really like that. So shout out to Timmy's mama, grandma, daddy, whoever raised you, Timmy, okay? You good one. You seem to be a good one. I don't know. So I really, really like that. I really like his thoughtfulness. And that is just a whole nother level of sexy. He's already good looking, but that thoughtfulness, like, it's almost like he's just going to let the game come to him. Like, because he's honest, or at least, again, like I said, what it appears to be. He appears to be honest, but not without all the foolishness. Go ahead, Timmy, because I just knew you were going to be foolish. But, Timmy, okay. I'm so excited. Like, just the vibe of them. And when they came out in that purple, y'all, Lord, they look good. That was a good looking couple. They look beautiful. Lord, have mercy. Okay, y'all. When they was up in the tree or whatever, the tree house. So we go from that to, they were doing the challenges and whatnot. Well, let me just go ahead and put that in there. So obviously we already said that Courtney and Felipe, decided, I think, they decided they're going to try to give it a try. So before we get to the challenge, I haven't talked about that. I hope, because Serenity, let me shout her out too, because she was looking good in that green. She looked so cute. I was like, girl, go ahead, that green is, okay. So I'm hoping somebody's coming for her. We gonna see though. I don't know. Like, cause I don't like how her spirit seems to be down. But again, like I keep saying, like it is hard. Like her and Deb, I know it's hard to put yourself out there and to be rejected. You don't know what's coming. You don't know if who's coming is going to be attracted to you, like you. They're seeing a little bit of stuff. So hopefully, and even if nothing else, you hope that, from a game perspective, somebody will hook up with you just to stay on. And then maybe, as you go along, somebody, everybody will find somebody. So we're praying for you, Deb. We're praying for you, Serenity. I love you guys. I really do. We're going to see where it takes us. Courtney looked like she got it covered. The way she came to Felipe and tried to, don't you feel the sexiness? I know we haven't talked at all and hardly don't know each other. But when I look in your eyes and you look at my eyes across the way, I was like, girl, if you don't get up out of here. But that's cute, though. You got to do what you got to do to stay on this island. Go ahead. But, so let's get into these challenges. So the challenges happened, and really it was nothing. It was just a whole bunch of dares, whichever. But, well, before we talk about butts, because I got a whole, I had an issue with that. But I was like, okay, so, you know, they dare, you know, doing dares. And they asked Timmy, which, again, it goes into his honesty. You know, they asked him, well, you know, is there any other girl you'd be interested in or something to that effect? And he said Maddie. And I was like, oh, but he didn't, you know, he didn't give a whole lot. Because, again, he doesn't put all his emotions out there. He just, you know, just kind of says it cool. And he might really be digging Maddie and just like, I don't really want to be with this girl. I'm going to wait as soon as I get the opportunity. But it's, again, that thoughtfulness, how he kind of sits back and just like, you know, I'm not going to show all my cards. I'm like, okay. So, girl, Zeta, when you get the opportunity, what do? I'm going to go put some honey all over Isaiah and lick it all. And I was like, okay, now I know it's a dare. But, girl, the way Timmy was looking, and he didn't say nothing again. Like I said, he didn't say. But the way his thoughts, whatever he was processing over there, I was like, you need to calm. You need to take it down. You messing up this vibe we have. I love you guys together. Like, let's not mess this thing up, okay, girl? Because he looking like he was reassessing some things. He like, my mama not for this. Like, I don't know. But we're going to see, y'all. Because I really do like them as a couple. So then as it goes on, you know, they do the dare. And Jesse has his face all up in Valerie's butt. And then the next dare is for him to kiss everybody. Okay. I can tell you what you're not going to do. I was like, what? But nonetheless, I guess, I don't know, maybe it's production. Maybe you got to do what you got to do. Because I was like, the way Pink Eye's going, Coke, all kind of, no. But I digress, you know. Whatever, you know, and it wound up being, he still, again, Jesse, I'm telling you, Jesse is for the streets, y'all, because the way he played it at the end, you know, I loved all the kisses, but Deb was my favorite. So, like, I mean, granted, he's playing the game how it's supposed to be played, so we're going to see, but that kiss, even that kiss, though, with Jesse, Timmy was really in his seat, like, he was just, if he had pearls, he was, but, so, I don't know, y'all, we're going to see. My favorite couple still right now is Timmy and Zeta. Maddie and Andy, I don't find them necessarily interesting just yet, but I do, they seem to fit well together. You know, maybe a little bit more will come. I like Maddie. Again, Andy just gives me some kind of vibe. I don't know, but we're going to see. Like, you know, they seem to work as a couple. Jesse, like I'm telling y'all, he's for the streets. Felipe, I don't know. I don't see him and Courtney. I mean, I see them getting together to stay, but I don't know if I really like them together. And Sydney girl and Isaiah, that toxic mess, I don't know. I don't think that's going to work. But again, you know, Love Island, that's what it's about. It's about daily and consistent processing of what's happening. And we're just going to see how it goes. I don't know, y'all. Like, we just going to see where it goes. Because stuff can happen daily. We got a new man coming in the villa. You know, maybe he's going to shake stuff up. You know, you don't know. I like his preview is kind of, but you know, you don't know. Because I thought Timmy the same thing. And I'm falling in love with Timmy. Timmy's my new Love Island husband. So, you know what? It can change daily. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I cannot wait to talk about it and digress and see what everybody's saying. Whether it be on Twitter, Reddit, whatever. Let's talk about it. And I will check you guys out tomorrow. Peace, love, get rest. And let's get ready for tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe and like. All right, good night, y'all.